In a sea of recycled plots and endless sequels, it's easy to miss the bold, weird, and brilliant sci-fi stories hiding in plain sight.
Correction.
But they're out there, and we found them. These are 10 underrated Netflix sci-fi movies that slipped under the radar, but hit hard once you press play. Number 10, The Midnight Sky.
I have to warn them about the conditions on Earth.
Directed by George Clooney, The Midnight Sky is a slow, meditative sci-fi tale set in the aftermath of a global catastrophe. Clooney stars as a dying scientist in the Arctic, racing to warn a returning space crew not to come back to Earth. What follows is part survival story, part cosmic reflection, blending harsh landscapes, fading connections, and quiet revelations. The film doesn't rely on flashy set pieces. Instead, it leans into atmosphere, emotion, and haunting visuals. While critics were mixed, there's a poetic stillness here that hits differently for patient viewers. Felicity Jones, David Oyelowo, and Kyle Chandler round out a solid cast. If you're in the mood for something quiet, bleak, and visually striking, The Midnight Sky might surprise you. It's not fast, but it lingers. Number 9, Circle. Imagine 12 angry men meet Saw, but in a pitch-black room with 50 strangers, and every 2 minutes, someone dies. That's the setup for Circle, a tense, talky sci-fi thriller where the only rule is vote or be eliminated. The characters never leave the room, but the film covers everything from politics and prejudice to morality and survival. It's stripped down, but never simple. The tension builds fast, and the social commentary hits harder than you'd expect. If you're into psychological thrillers with minimal sets but maximum pressure, this one will keep your nerves on edge. It's a little rough around the edges, but that's part of the charm. Circle is a reminder that you don't need big effects to make big sci-fi ideas land. You just need people, fear, and a ticking clock. Number 8, The Wandering Earth.
Warning, Earth engine system failing. Total 121 facilities.
A global sci-fi epic unlike anything you've seen before, The Wandering Earth brings together jaw-dropping visuals, high-stakes drama, and a bold premise. Humanity bands together to move the Earth itself to escape a dying sun. Based on Liu Cixin's novella, this Chinese blockbuster is ambitious and visually stunning, with dazzling effects and large-scale spectacle that rivals Hollywood's best. Think Armageddon meets Interstellar, but with a uniquely international flavor and emotional weight. While it's light on character depth, the sense of urgency, sacrifice, and unity drives it home. With an underrated 6.1 score, this is a must-watch for sci-fi fans craving something fresh and grand in scale. A true milestone for non-English science fiction, and a film that's as bold as it is explosive. Number 7, The Discovery.
Now we have to show them what's behind it.
What if science proved the afterlife was real, and people started dying just to reach it? That's the chilling premise of The Discovery, a moody, philosophical sci-fi drama starring Jason Segel, Rooney Mara, and Robert Redford. After a scientist confirms life after death, global suicide rates skyrocket, triggering a haunting ethical dilemma. Set in a near future where death becomes a destination, the film explores memory, regret, and the idea of second chances through a deeply personal lens. It's slow-burn sci-fi, more meditative than thrilling, but its emotional weight and eerie concept stick with you. The third act takes a wild turn, one that redefines what moving on really means. If you liked The OA or Eternal Sunshine, The Discovery offers a dark but thoughtful take on love, loss, and what comes next. Number 6, Spectral.
Men just started falling.
Imagine Call of Duty meets Ghostbusters, but with a gritty, war-torn Eastern European backdrop. Spectral is a sleek, underrated sci-fi action thriller where DARPA scientist Mark Klein, James Badge Dale, is deployed to investigate a mysterious enemy, killing soldiers in an invisible instant. The twist? They're not insurgents. They're ghostly entities made from Bose-Einstein condensate. Set in a fog-drenched Moldova, this Netflix original delivers tactical warfare, high-tech gadgetry, and a solid mystery at its core. It's all iron filings, ceramic armor, and some surprisingly intense world building. The pace is relentless, the visuals are cinematic, and the sci-fi logic is just bonkers enough to be fun. If you dig military thrillers with a supernatural twist, Spectral might just scratch that itch. It's pure, pulpy sci-fi comfort food. Number 5. The Door into Summer. Based on the classic sci-fi novel by Robert A. Heinlein, The Door into Summer reimagines time travel with a distinctly Japanese twist. Set across 1995 and 2025, this film follows Soichiro, a betrayed robotics engineer who wakes up decades into the future, only to discover a world shaped by the very technology he created. But instead of revenge, he chooses something far more daring: to go back and rewrite it all. With its mix of cold sleep chambers, robot conspiracies, buried patents, and a talking cat named Pete, this one blends emotional warmth with old-school sci-fi charm. There's romance, betrayal, and just enough technobabble to keep it grounded. If you're a fan of The Girl Who Leapt Through Time or Your Name, this underrated gem on Netflix might surprise you. Number 4. Oxygen.
Avertissement, niveau d'oxygène à 35%.
Oxygen is one of those claustrophobic sci-fi thrillers that grabs you from the first frame and doesn't let go. Directed by Alexandre Aja and starring Melanie Laurent, the film centers on a woman who wakes up trapped in a cryogenic pod, with her oxygen running out, and no memory of who she is or how she got there. As panic sets in and the AI voice assisting her reveals more, a much bigger mystery unfolds, one that reaches far beyond Earth. Minimalist in setting but rich in tension and twists, Oxygen is a survival puzzle set in deep space, packed with sci-fi themes like cloning, memory, and the end of humanity. If you liked Buried or Moon, this French-language gem on Netflix is definitely worth a watch. Number 3. Space Sweepers.
밟아.
In the year 2092, Earth is dying, and a ragtag crew of misfit space sweepers scavenges orbital debris to survive. Space Sweepers is South Korea's first space blockbuster, and it delivers an energetic mix of sci-fi action, heartfelt drama, and biting commentary on class and corporate greed. Led by Song Joong-ki and Kim Tae-ri, the crew finds a mysterious childlike robot that could either be a weapon of mass destruction or humanity's last hope. With visually stunning effects and an impressively multicultural future, the film echoes Guardians of the Galaxy while grounding its story in real-world inequalities. There's humor, emotion, explosions. What more can you ask for? This Netflix original is fast, fun, and smarter than it looks. Number 2. I Am Mother.
The path will not be easy.
Don't let the sleek sci-fi shell fool you. I Am Mother is a slow-burn thriller with some big ethical questions hiding beneath the surface. Set in a post-apocalyptic bunker, it follows a teenage girl raised by a maternal AI known simply as Mother. When an injured stranger, Hilary Swank, arrives, everything the girl believes about the outside world and her own upbringing starts to unravel. Featuring a chilling voice performance by Rose Byrne and a breakout turn from Clara Rugard, this film blends tension, mystery, and emotional weight with precision. If you liked Ex Machina or 10 Cloverfield Lane, you'll appreciate its intimate scale and cerebral twist. With clean production design and a few solid gut punches, I Am Mother proves sometimes the scariest villain is the one that raised you. Number 1. What Happened to Monday.
Miss Setman, step into the van, please.
Monday's not showing up on the grid.
If you're craving something gritty, high stakes, and uniquely dystopian, What Happened to Monday should shoot to the top of your watch list. In a future where families are only allowed one child, a group of septuplets, each named after a day of the week, live in secret, sharing a single identity. But when Monday disappears, chaos erupts. Noomi Rapace delivers an intense, shape-shifting performance as all 7 sisters, showcasing her range across action, emotion, and wit. As the mystery deepens, so does the body count. Think Children of Men meets Orphan Black, but with a darker bite. Twists come hard and fast, and the world building feels disturbingly plausible. This isn't just a sci-fi thriller. It's a smart, slick ride that pulls no punches and keeps you guessing until the very end. And there you have it, 10 sci-fi gems on Netflix that didn't just fly under the radar, They flew through wormholes and came out the other side begging to be discovered.
What happens to one of you?
These are the kind of films that challenge your brain, spark big questions, and stick with you long after the credits roll. Did your favorite make the cut?
我们只能靠自己了。30年来，发动机。
Or is there a hidden sci-fi gem you swear by that no one's talking about? Drop it in the comments. We're always on the hunt for the next mind-bending watch. If you enjoyed this list, hit that like button, subscribe for more overlooked treasures, and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop. Until next time, happy binging, and we'll see you on the couch.